All right, I'm going to show you how I secure my not completely freestanding tent on one of the tent pads that are really common up here in BC. So my tent's pole system, poles come down on either side over here where my head is, but then where my feet go, there's only one tent pole that comes down in the center. So my tent poles are shaped like a Y. So one long pole that comes down here and then it splits and two go down to the front end, which leaves these two corners kind of flopping around if there's no ground to stake them into or otherwise nothing to pull them taut. So it's an issue I've had before, like when I'm camping on rocks, for example, and I can't drive a stake into the ground. So knowing that these tent pads were somewhat common here, I picked up these green just extra guy lines that I think I just got them from REI, and they have I don't even know what to call that, a clasp where you just run the line through it and it has teeth on it, so it bites it and holds it in place. And so far still using a mix of rocks for the footprint, and then those extra guy lines to pull the edges out. And then I did notice not all of them, but some of the tent pads have these hook nails. I don't know if you can see them. These hook nails nailed in all around the perimeters, which has been really nice. So like this one, that guy line is already on the tent, right? But I just adjusted it and then hooked it onto there. And the pack had 4 of those green extra guy lines, and I can only find 3, so I'm not sure. I think I lost one somewhere along the way. But yeah, again, so that's just adjusted to length and then hooked around that nail on the edge of the tent perimeter. It was pretty windy the second day, yesterday, and it held up perfectly fine. I would say if I had to do it over again, I would probably wish I had that 4th guy line. I would have pulled that side out as well. But other than that, yeah, pretty darn good.